What's going on, guys? I am back after eating a wonderful lunch, and I am ready to continue the story of version 2.7, Wuthering Waves. Hopefully I'll be able to actually complete it this time through the stream. I want to try to get through it as quickly as possible. Get ready to play some Battlefield 6 tomorrow, and then we got Zone Zero's 2.3 update next week. And then Genshin Impact the week after that, so got a lot of stuff going on. We already exchanged the information with Cantarella, so we don't need to do that. Ride the Wing Ray. Plus, I want to get through this story as quickly as possible due to the map function being unavailable. Alright, you know.
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise, we will return soon. Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us.
Why are you always teasing? Is this your way of flirting? Oh, assuming it is. Still the same I see.
Did you come straight from Raguna?
I did.
I did. Has it begun here too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it.
It's a giant wave.
No signs, no patterns. The dark tide's spawn are surfacing at random, even outside the city of Septimont.
Oh.
It doesn't make sense. The Earth-rend wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. At any rate, Augusta's already led a team to the Sanguis Plateaus to investigate. As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
I see.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it?
Why indeed. People still don't remember you? You still can't give new prophecies?
It's not just me. No priestess can see Septimont's auguries anymore. In our visions, it's all gone. Just blank. The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us.
Well, that's not good. But maybe that doesn't mean the end is near.
Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. We can't blame them for trembling. Aquila, any word? dark tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes Crest.
How bad is it?
Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has never touched it before. They call it the Three Heroes Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the dark tide cannot reach. If even that place isn't safe, we need to see it with our own eyes.
Okay.
But Septimont still needs us too.
Looks like I'm going.
Worry not, Honored One. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ephor. We may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle. We will do everything we can to hold the line.
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs in our blood. And we were raised beneath the shining legacy of heroes. You think we'll sit back and let ruin claim us?
No.
We're counting on you, Honored One.
That's why I'm here. Forenacita.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Okay.
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
The tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Our warriors are stretched thin just trying to hold the lines. Even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the dark tide's corruption. Don't wear that face. These are Septimont's warriors. They don't fall easy. There! The Three Heroes Crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your presence will rally them.
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable One!
Lupa!
My fellow warrior, you came!
Been a while.
Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you! Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know.
You know. We know each other.
Did everyone's memories recover?
Recover?
Never mind that. Didn't I say before, never underestimate my charm?
Alright.
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before. She might seem unmoored, but when the storm hits, she holds fast.
All right then, Augusta. What's the situation?
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. No frequency fluctuations near the Three Heroes crest. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But this eruption without warning defies everything we thought we understood. We repelled the first wave and set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks. Have you discovered anything?
The Fraccidus is incubating the Threnodian, and it's on the verge of rebirth. Basically the same thing.
What? But I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth? This is a whole new thread of fate.
The Fraccidus. Always scheming in shadow. Its wicked ambitions know no end.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe.
My sword is ready! Let's go!
It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle.
It was like a patch ago.
Warriors! The battle horns sound once again. Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall before our valor.
That voice actor really knows how to roll her R's. Alright. Oh, I'm Havoc Rover.
Tide spawn, get ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep. It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight for the anchor obelisk.
We will stop them. One left down.
Alright. Finally got the energy up enough.
Leave it to me.
What does this do?
Finale, rend this slumber.
Oh.
With style and grace. Praise me. Be my bread. Taste my resolve. To the hero on your team. Religiously, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, we're targeting the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators are in there. They haven't recovered from the last wave. Leave them.
We split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
Down with the curtain!
Never really played with Havoc lately.
No hesitation. Blast.
How is the situation there?
Just cleaned them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
Okay.
More tide spawn at the southwest base, boys!
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh?
They're closing in on the obelisks on our side.
Wait. Something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin, and scattered their assault on purpose.
The north flank! Hold the obelisks at all costs!
Ugh.
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me, seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
Who's gonna come and save them? We can't be everywhere all at once. It's driving us into a corner. If only we had more fighters. Shorekeeper?
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks. The north flank's ours. Let's give them a grand show!
Or it's just, you know, everyone.
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this south.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind. Allow the Thessalians to cleanse it.
Phew! Made it this time! I've got this side covered.
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here.
Where's my Avengers Assemble moment? How are you all here?
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
I'll take that one. You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity. This battle is not over yet. Let's end this together!
All right.
I never thought I'd see them fighting side by side with the order of me. Onward, comrades! We're not about to gain Septimon now!
I've heard of the Montelli-centric monstrosity before. Seeing that kind of firepower up close. thunder.
I'll indulge you. Answer my call. Praise me. To the hero of
In
heroes.
the name of glory.
Whew.
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
The tide spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
Even with all the help?
The entrance is open. Now's the time. What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the dark tide, the tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the dark tide. Are you out of your minds?
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. The suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise inside the dark tide?
That grand city you glimpsed within it, it wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinasita in the dark tide. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise.
That's a good little screenshot. Whoops.
We must strike at the root. Kill Leviathan. Tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinasita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes' Crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it, then find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow. Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare. Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Huh? No! Hold on now!
And you, Rover, If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
Well then.
The tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Now activate the anchor obelisks!
We did it.
That was it?
But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself. Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now.
Sounds good to me.
There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move together. The nature of the dark tide and Leviathan. Huh. I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
Everyone. Tell me how you made it here. Carlotta, what did you do?
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
Them? Was it Shorekeeper? Oh. Yep, Black Shores.
Yo! Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Renacida. We're standing guard at Aberrado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Thrunodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Thrunodian in Renacida. The Thrunodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Thrunodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Thrunodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoro's infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renicida's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at Three Heroes Crest.
There
so,
she is.
Leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe.
Calcharo?
Don't worry, we...
Woolly belly you go! Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to...
Unleash the fans.
Okay. Looks like I don't need to worry about your end then.
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Renicida's last line of defense. And we'll be right here, waiting for your safe return.
So they called in Calcharo.
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renicita. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimon's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Renacita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Waystones. She must have meant the Anchor Stone's ability to resonate and link with another. If there's another Anchor Stone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an Anchor Stone behind, but... how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another Anchor Stone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
Oh.
You'll need this.
Oh shit.
A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
Shit. I didn't realize that was
The
timed.
first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
I couldn't
The
read any of
Phasalia
that fast
family
enough.
potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
The lines and...
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Voice line on Rover didn't really match the mouth movement there, but whatever. Alright. Who was that?
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Renacita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone. If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the Dark Tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head-on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchor Stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Renacita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the Paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the Dark Tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Huang, he must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the Dark Tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time before I go. I need to find him and learn what happened down there.
I was very confused about what was going on with the whole button pressing coming up, and I pressed the buttons, or a button, and it just wouldn't do anything. Alright, let's see if we can talk to these people. Okay, unfortunately it's not voiced. That sucks. It's been a while. It has. Haven't seen you around lately. As a wandering bard, I couldn't just sit idle while everyone else played their part. So I did what I do best. Played the loudest tune Raguna's ever heard. With it, I called back every last soul still lost out there. But now, just as we reunite, you're setting off again. Yours can be a weapon too, so take my song with you. Winds blow, rains weep, but light will always follow. Look up and you'll see the stars. Their quiet twinkling is proof you'll never be alone. This entire world listens when you sing. Every bold, bright note will follow when you awake. And so will I. Oh. They're talking to people who give me items. Phoebe! I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Yeah. Many of these warriors fell under the Dark Tide's corruption in battle. The Sentinel's light can help to purify their wounds, but the scars on their hearts are much harder to heal. I know Septimontians don't believe in the Sentinel, so I wanted to try it in my own way to comfort those who've suffered. Your faith shines brighter than ever. The Sentinel's form of unity is one of shared faith, without stripping in any way individual freedom. It's nothing like a Leviathan's forced oneness. I heard you're going into the Dark Tide to lead the way for the others. I know blessings alone won't be enough to protect you. What matters now is action, real, tangible aid. Take this protective gear with you. Though you walk in the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, for we are always with you. When the time comes, I'll follow the others to find you and fight by your side. Oh, you gave me a pizza. There's Lupa. Cantarella. Augusta. Your Excellency, fortifications are advancing ahead of schedule. Most warriors, thanks to the healing efforts of the Order and the Phasalia, have been restored to fighting strength and are already deployed at their posts. Additionally, the Montelius technical support, the damaged common echoes, are fully operational again. They've also contributed a significant number of private echoes, greatly boosting our forces. A timely reinforcement indeed. Understood. Continue to watch enemy movements in our vicinity. What's the Dark Tide's current status? Its fluctuations remain unstable, but so far the Tidespawn have yet to show any signs of offensive action. I believe that Discord Slayer is holding Leviathan's moves in check within the Dark Tide. What do you know of her? I only know she's on our side. That's so. She stirs a curious sense of familiarity in me. And she is knowledgeable about Septimon's affairs, almost as if she's lived here before. I guess this is proof that she is her childhood friend. Regardless, our priority now is to concentrate our forces, hold the line steady, and capitalize on the time she's buying us. The Fraxidus lurks in the shadows. We must remain vigilant against them. Before the moment comes for you to brave the Dark Tide, rest well, Rover. The battle ahead will demand everything of you. I trust these will serve you well. And know this, you do not fight alone. Wherever you turn, you will find us standing with you. Oh, she gave me a little box. Alright, Cantarella. What do you have to give me? It's not a matter of knowing how to resist the Dark Tide's corruptions, is it? You've already been corrupted. But under the circumstances, I think this is the most rational choice. You know how I am. Are you mad at me? Whatever the case, I respect your decision, but even so, let me say this one more time. Do not overburden yourself. Do not carry this weight alone. We are here, always. Take these potions. My people and I will begin crafting the full batch. Once you activate the Anchor Stone, we will follow into the Dark Tide and meet you there. Thank you, Cantarella. You, above all, have borne the most. Be safe, Rova. Advanced nutrients. Very nice. Okay, so I thought I saw Brant somewhere around here, but I guess I was mistaking him for Cantarella. My fellow warrior Lupa. Your fire blazes strong, my fellow warrior. Now I can breathe a little easier. You seem confident. By Septimonth's blazing sun, you better believe it. But I know this Leviathan we're facing is tougher and more complete than what we faced at the Gladiator's Aegon. I will be cautious. But I won't lie. I am worried about you going to the Dark Tide all alone. Still, when the heat's on, better to slap your back and shout, "You've got this!" than to doubt. We've overcome a lot together. The Dark Tide, just another beast to break. You got your fight, we've got ours. While you open up a path, we'll hold down the fort here. I'm with you all the way, roll with the punches, right? And here, I got this for you, hope it helps. We all believe in you, my fellow warrior. Now it's time you believe in us. Soon enough, we'll storm the battlefield right by your side. Oh, good, XP thing. Carlotta and Zani. Good that they're together. So this is how Septimonth's common echoes operate. But I see some similarities with our sentry constructs. How are things holding up at Everardo Vault? Grandfather is overseeing Everardo Vault, and the Black Shores are holding the line there as well. So that was her grandfather, okay. I thought he looked familiar. No need for concern. Besides, the Montelli's cache of echoes is nothing to underestimate. But really, such technology is our family's proudest asset. Naturally, we brought what we could with us. Septimonth's common echoes use a different configuration than Raguna's, but the underlying logic is compatible. Our tuning technique will still serve us well here. Just don't forget to take any breaks. If working a little longer means you'll carry a little less, then I'll stay up as long as it takes. Besides, Miss Carlotta hasn't rested properly in days. In times like these, we cannot afford even a sliver of carelessness. We must do everything within our power so that you can focus on what lies ahead in the Dark Tide without distractions. These items will strengthen your echoes. Even without us by your side, they'll be reliable allies. We won't let you walk this path alone for long. Hey, you gave me an Echo XP. Can I actually talk to her? No. So there's Brent and Lucia. Where's Yuno? Did I lose Yuno in the crowd somewhere? Huh. Where is she? That's weird. I mean, I'm not blind, am I? Like... Huh. This is so weird. I don't know where she is. Did they forget to place her somewhere? Alright, well, let me go talk to Brant and Lucia. Since they're right here. Oh, it's Rover. I heard you ran into a rough storm at sea. We did, right by the trust they placed us in. Well, we did right by the trust they placed in us. We got all the folks from the Riccioli Islands to safety. Compared to what you're about to face, that storm was nothing. Sailing into the unknown is never easy. Sailing through the dark tide, even worse. Pero stocked up on gadgets. You can take whatever you like. I like gadgets. This is all we can do for you right now. Please come back safe, Rover. Pero. Take these shell credits, too. They're lucky charms, or so the old sailors say. Take as much as you like. A little luck never hurts. I will clear you out. To us, Rover, you've always been the protagonist. Never forget that. I mean, yeah. It's not being the protagonist that makes you brave. It's your courage that gave you that role to begin with. We trust you, so trust us. No matter how dark things get, we'll always be here when you need us. Okay. Alright, visitor from Huang Long.
You're here, harbinger of the dark tide.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan. The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Thenodian's resonator. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. Instead, I found the Primus. He was tied to the Thenodian, knew the truths of it all. But the dark tide silenced him. In his final moments, he passed this lantern to me. Said it was meant for you.
So he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the dark tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead.
Who is that voice? I almost wanted to say it was Alex Lee, but it's not. Maybe that's the debt he owed.
Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. He knew it wouldn't be enough. Listen. Every harbinger of the dark tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end. Death.
I'm not afraid.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the dark tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Thenodian's corruption this whole time. Suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately.
Didn't want them to worry.
You're prepared to walk into death alone.
You've traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more for me. Please.
The dark tide rejects outsiders of Renacita. But you're different. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done.
Thank you.
When you're truly prepared to die,
stranger.
Death doesn't come so easily.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send her regards. The people you helped, they're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
Chu Yuan. Okay. Rover F4 Augusta has already departed for the anti-corrosion ward. She and Lady Yuno prepared some supplies for you. Please take them. Your support means much to us. May your path be safe and battles triumphant. Wonder what's happening with the Dark Tide. I should check in with Augusta and Yuno. We're actually at the map! And the new part of, Jesus Christ. Sanguis Plateau has been unlocked. Which I'm actually gonna go ahead and just... Oh wait, can I not? No, I can't track it. Oops. Oh, I can't go past it? Oh, wait. It's right here. Or is it below? That might be what it means. It's probably below. Alright. Whatever. Let's just get this over with.
Yuno, status report.
Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window.
Okay.
Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed?
Where I held your hand?
If Leviathan has shaped this world through the Dark Tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring fog. Every step, a gamble into the unknown. That Discord Slayer, Galbrenas was it? She's bound to the Dark Tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate its depths. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward.
So I need to anchor to her.
You catch on quickly. I believe you know what to do. Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let her go.
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the Dark Tide.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll stick with her every step of the way.
I'm counting on you, Abby.
You're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you.
I believe in all of you as you believe
if you are
in
ready,
me.
Step forward.
I need more time. No, I'm kidding. Let's
May
go.
the eternal sun light your path, and may each step bring you closer to victory.
All right. Here we go.
There's actually a whole other world inside the Dark Tide. It kind of feels holy somehow. Huh? Feels a bit like chaos, but colder. creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the Chaos, we can anchor to Galbrena and find her, right? Let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections in the Chaos. The problem is...
she's a mystery. We barely know anything about her. Not fully true, if the theories are right.
Galbrena's always like... she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
In life, chaos. In death, silence. A stillness veils the teeming multitudes. Glory is washed clean in suffering's tide. The hesitant shall not return. The timid shall not pass. Tell me, little lamb, whence do you come? And where does your path lead?
It's that creepy guy again.
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. I came to aid you. You wish to anchor to her. A simple task. Surely you've heard. The dark tide preserves memory. Her past is scattered through its depths, tangled in the currents like fractured glass.
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
You tell him, Abby.
The dark tide mirrors the chaos of the human mind. Shifting, twisting. A fleeting thought, and the path ahead may vanish beneath your feet.
What the heck is going on?
Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into its image. This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency. A vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the dark tide's true face. A world of hatred, fear, and despair. The world your kind calls hell.
What is going on right now?
Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance.
Oh. Okay.
Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another to create spatial anomalies. Countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self, lured by false hope, they stumble into its waiting arms. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, then walk her path. Endure what she endured.
Okay.
You will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn in cleansing fire. What is it? Are you afraid?
Are you trying to deceive me?
Deceive you? No. I thirst for true, brutal battle. If I wished you dead, I would not skulk in shadow. Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. I know not who it is. This path will prove less smooth than she hoped. But for now, you have no choice, do you? Come, little lamb. Open your eyes, sharpen your claws. It's time we journey into the underworld. The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside.
Okay.
Speaking with you through the mark of the dark tide saves me considerable energy. As for that small pest, put it to rest, lest its corruption worsen. My presence alone is enough.
Wow.
Abby, you can get some rest.
But... All right, fine, if you say so. But if anything happens, call me right away. I'll face it with you.
This is the borderlands of hell, where the boundaries between worlds tear and rend with the most savage delight. Seconds ago, we basked in the light of paradise. Now, we're plunged into the pit of endless damnation. In this infinite cycle of hope and despair.
Is that Galbrena up ahead?
Ah, a memory. The moment she first fell into the dark tide. She was just a little girl.
Why are you gonna give this guy so much dialogue when, like, I'll have to walk a few feet for the next automatic dialogue. Standing there waiting. Memory shard found inside the dark tide. Also, let me just do a quick. Okay, so yeah, it'll save if I quit out.
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability? Can a child really wield that kind of power?
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps even rise to challenge for F4 one day.
Damn it. I was so close. If it hadn't been for the difference in our resonance ability, I could have... What did you do to get that kind of power?
My power? It's always been there. Since the day I was born.
Born with it? How unfair. I can't take it. I trained harder, endured more, bled more.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. Oh, but please, you should tend to your injuries now.
Are you mocking us? People like you, born lucky, never understand what it means to struggle, to fight for your strength.
No, I really meant what I said. They are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. So many here are. They just don't have the same resonance ability. Why? Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, Even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason. Whether blessing or mockery, mankind must learn to carry it with grace.
So she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? And why has she stayed away until now? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then. Now it feels different.
The curse of the Dark Tide. Had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift, Renacita would have burned for her folly. A fitting fate, don't you agree?
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak so coldly of human lives. Whose side are you really on?
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on loathing alone. And I am a tacit discord, a devourer and killer by nature. My allegiance lies only with myself.
Sometimes you fight alongside her, and sometimes you listen to her.
We each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Left to her own strength, she would have fallen long ago. Do not be so eager for answers. Go live them. Feel them instead.
Oh, tutorial. Influenced by the journeying paradise frequencies, tides spawn on the plane of Dark Tide will gain paradise shelter and take less damage. Oh, wow. That's...
She carved a path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in shadow. It hides in the light. Leviathan toils endlessly to bring its paradise into being. So perfect, so faultless, so... I will be right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Congratulations, little lamb. You've survived the trials of the Borderlands.
Borderlands?
Are these Galbrenas traces?
Go now. Claim the rewards of the brave.
Memory shard found inside the Dark Tide.
Perhaps you have heard of the great Dark Tide that swept through Septimont 16 years ago. It swallowed her whole. Once touched by the Dark Tide, a human's resonance ability and frequency are devoured, piece by piece.
I was just in Oak Hollow. Where am I? I can't use my resonance ability. Why?
Because the Dark Tide loved you, but you rejected its gift. Now, it will consume you instead. You, your power, and everything that was once yours.
Kiria, is that really you?
You could have risen above us all. With your gift, you might have become the hero of heroes. Why did you stop? Why did you reject it? Don't you crave that glory?
Honestly, I never understood why I was born with this power. You and so many others. You deserved it more than I ever did. I've asked myself again and again, what does it mean to be strong? You once told me real strength comes from the heart, not from outside. And someone else said, she said, real strength is meant to protect. The dark tide twisted me into a monster. People ran from me. So no, I won't accept this gift.
Well said. My frequency is nearly gone. Looks like I'll never get the chance to surpass you now. So take what remains of my strength. Live on. Live for me. Live for all of us.
But why give this to me?
You're not completely lost yet. You still have a chance to escape. More than any of us. And this is our wish.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. No one can escape the net it casts.
I always knew you, quiet as you seem. If someone struck you down, you'd rise up and strike back twice as hard. I didn't want to admit it before, but in the arena, you didn't beat me with power. You beat me with will. The fire in your eyes, it doesn't lie. That's why I believe you'll see it through. So live with pride, head held high, free and unbound. Live for us and prove to fate that it can be defied.
Curious creatures, humans, always resisting fate, entrusting all their hopes to a single soul, just to prove they will not bow to destiny. Yet her power was corrupted. Back then, she was weak, as powerless as a little lamb to be slaughtered. Each step forward was a gamble with death.
But she still escaped. How?
She was born through death. Come, let us walk on.
Oh god, another sad backstory.
The traces end here. There's no path forward.
Leviathan hides its message in another dimension. The Sentinel's power you bear. Its hour has come, little lamb. Use it to sever the worlds. Reshape what is.
Lantern of Napoleon II separated shows the rules of the Dark Tide. Okay. Oh. distorted temporal zones exist throughout the plane of Dark Tide. These lantern will be probably the second to separate the switch between worlds. So this is basically like a Lords of the Fallen type deal. You can switch between the worlds. World Sunderer.
Oh. If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So it was for her.
This Chimera's voice is very distinct too. I almost thought it was Ralph Ineson, but his voice is like deeper. Another memory. The memory shard found inside the Dark Tide.
Ah, I remember. When her resonance ability was corrupted by the Dark Tide, she fought with nothing but instinct and flesh. She clawed through monstrosities until she stood before me. Her frequency was nearly consumed. How rare a mortal here. It shall gnaw upon thee, slow, ceaseless, until thou bend the knee. Thy fate is to be made one with it.
I know. The Dark Tide devours everything, assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it.
To claim a divinity's power is to invite divine wrath. Know this, more Tidespawn lie in wait before thee.
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss.
Thy own kind wished for thy survival. Yet thou wouldst risk it all.
So I can truly live.
To seek a life true while death surrounds thee. Absurd.
Then I'll show you by living. No matter the pain, humanity can live through it with pride, heads held high. Fate may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
To wield the Dark Tide against its spawns. Fascinating. Perhaps.
Within the Dark Tide lies fate itself. None can escape the net it casts.
It hurts. But I already see the light.
Carry our strength and our final purpose. Live with pride, head held high, free and unbound,
This broken vessel's frequency is sundered and shattered. Yet this is indeed a chance of an eon. I shall give one final push.
You helped her escape the Dark Tide.
You are free to see it that way. But I made no vow that my boon came without a price. Still, I never did grasp what she meant by truly living.
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. That's not living. And it's not the future those who helped her wished for her. She carried the same will they did. Even if she failed in that wish, she'd pass that flame on.
Beyond my understanding. But mark this, without my boon, she'd never have come this far. Her defiance has drawn divine attention. Though she escaped, the Tidespawn still hunt her. Her fate will catch her eventually. To spare Renacita further calamity, she fled to distant lands, corrupted by the Dark Tide and losing all her power. At first, she could do naught but run. But she was clever. Learned to track the movements of tacit discords through the Dark Tide's fluctuations. Even when barely holding herself together, she roamed the wilds, warning others of the doom to come. But men seldom listen to a girl who bears a cursed flame. 'Twas easier to believe she brought disaster. Some even said her flames were from Galbrenas, the legendary tacit discord.
So, Galbrenas was originally a tacit discord's name?
A fiend of ever-burning flame. A monster who spread fear and hatred across the land, luring humans into the fire for her own cruel delight. She borrowed that name and saved many in its guise. But her one mistake was her weakness. And that name became a fate she could no longer escape from. The Dark Tide saw no more after she escaped. So, I will tell you the rest.
The flames! She's Galbrenas! The flame demon!
Time is running out.
Disguised as Galbrenas, use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenas had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me, or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade! This
cursed fire with sanity. You will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
It better be worth it.
Let's go. The hunt continues.
Ooh.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus our pact was sealed. All that I consume, she inherits as strength.
So she became what she is by endlessly feeding on tacit discords.
A pact always has a price. Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul, piece by piece, till naught remains. So she hunts without end. Weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong may stand beside me. If she would grow, she must hunt true danger. To crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her humanity, 'tis a savage clash of wills between her soul and theirs. And should her will falter,
You'll devour her frequency. Be reborn through her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency. Enough to survive the dark tide. This is a long overdue repayment.
No. It was the souls of those humans who saved her. You just saw an opening in her broken frequency and slipped in. Admit it. You just wanted to escape the dark tide, didn't you?
I do not deny it. After centuries, a door opened at last. And she bore a soul unshaken, even at the border of life and death. The most perfect vessel I have ever known. Besides, suffering is a gift. Through it, she learned the true meaning of strength.
To endure and overcome suffering is what's worthy of praise.
Fate showed her countless tragedies, stirring her compassion, but robbing her of the power to save. They gave her a second life, but what I offered was a path to wrest her strength back from fate. And that is what she chose. She walks this path with zeal, never resting, as if every misery in the world were born of her own weakness. Oh, and there are 4 more like me in her now. Ah, I almost forgot. Of course, one must not forget the flame demon herself, Galbrenas.
At this point, Galbrena feels like her true name. But what was her real name?
That you must ask her yourself.
Still trying to withhold that information, huh? Not her gun.
You came.
Chimera-ish. Not a bad shot, am
Hope
I?
I'm not too late.
Not too late, not too early. right on time. One side each.
Oh. Battles with Tidespawn and distorted zone will disturb the power of the lantern. And develop frequency to activate it. Okay. Once the lantern is only a second switches you to another world, Paradise Shelter will be broken. Oh, okay.
Guardian of the Dark Tide. A Morgan. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing was in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself?
More or less. You wrote the idea, and I couldn't be sure which one you did. So I wanted to make it easy, whichever way you chose.
You've already helped, more than enough.
So have you. There were things I couldn't have done alone. As for the rest, let's deal with what's in...
Kinda completed that a little too quick. But it's okay. It's mainly just combat banter.
One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes, it's okay to lean on someone else.
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
That's what separates us from the task at Discords. Dignity for the dead, hope for the living.
Ha! I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash your true nature. Terror, slaughter. That is what you are made for.
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, Galbrenas. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
He's kind of like Abby.
Really? I think Abby is a lot cuter. That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Cartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad plan.
Mind sharing that plan now?
Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So, looks like part one of the plan worked.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no Harbinger.
Screenshot.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must have seen it. The apocalypse Leviathan will bring forth. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to only one conclusion. Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide, like water returning to the sea. We must trap its frequency before we can destroy it.
So, a different version of the same scene. Only this time their weapons are lowered. And it kind of looks better that way.
Or we can use me. Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself. The godhood inside me.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies are nearly identical now.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. It will devour all frequencies blindly. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know the cost.
I do. But I have faith in those who strive to protect this land. In her. And in you. The Dark Tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can do this. Discord Slayer, let me be your first bullet. Fire me into Leviathan's heart.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk. Thank you for your resolve, Discord Slayer.
With the Sentinel's Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired the Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide.
They really panicked back there, yeah.
Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Kartitia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the Paradise, and finish Leviathan.
How confident are you in hunting the Threnodian? And don't tell me we're planning to kill the Threnodian alone. I mean, probably.
Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the Threnodian by myself.
Never mind.
No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle, fought by countless lives.
I guess that's true.
In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot.
But, okay. You believe everyone will follow us into the Dark Tide? I don't see why they wouldn't.
Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the dark tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's the price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
Some of us might use the word trust.
I can sense Augusta's Anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the Dark Tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this.
The hell is that? Earpiece?
This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead.
Lohai Roy.
I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Ugh. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece.
But we want to know
ready,
now.
Let's go.
Really bringing up the rock, huh?
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
Oh. Whoa. Oh.
Why are there so many enemies here?
It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. We slay them all. They need no mercy. Their rest only. Rise from hellfire! Tainted hellfire!
Devour them
Staying up here for a long time.
None shall whisper.
Speak of the devil. By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate!
Scorched to
More bullets for you. That's it. Nowhere to hide. Down with the curtain!
not really even paying attention to the song right now.
I send you to your grave.
Fresh face.
It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Okay. Since we have made it this far, it's almost time for me to get ready to work. Go to work, I should say. We're gonna call it quits here. But I figured probably this next stream/video is probably going to be the last one. We'll be saved upon quitting. Sweet. So we will go ahead and quit out. And I will go ahead, call it quits here, get ready for work. But when I get back tonight, I will hopefully be able to complete it. So let's go ahead and claim these. Alright. Let's see here. After everything we've done, I ended at 6,000. Little over 6,000. So now I'm at... That doesn't look pleasant. 666. But alright, that's fine. Okay. Sweet. Alright, well, I'm gonna, like I said, call it quits, get ready for work. But if you enjoyed what you've seen so far, I've been really enjoying the story. I'm really wanting to get to that Avengers Assemble scene where it's just all the characters and all the tacit discords, or the echoes, I should say. The echoes, yeah, the echoes. All the echoes that appear. I really want to see that, and more than likely in the next stream/video we will see that. But yeah, if you like what you have seen, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.